plugged in, bro. Like, how? Oh my god, I swear this thing is getting slower by the day. You know what? Will that mess things up? If it freezes again, I have one more thing that I can try. Is that lighting a little better? I have a headache. I have been crying all day.
Good
If
roll.
anybody...
All right,
Oh my god.
maybe I'll take one more day
I'm a
off
terrible
and
streamer.
knock out the
Y'all are
rest
getting
of the
double
work
audio
once I'm
right
feeling
now.
up to it.
Where are you, headphone jack? Oh my god. I swear I know what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. Hi everybody. I've been crying all day. It's been 3 weeks since Nami passed, and this morning, it was I guess this morning around 11 a.m. I was overcome with grief. And I've been crying all day. I cried from like 11 to like 2 or 3. So like my head is throbbing. I knew I wasn't going to be able to play anything too intense today. I've had a headache all day. I think I needed to let it out. I've been doing really good about just like, you know, life happening here and there, and like I'll think about her and just move on. But today I decided to finally, as a way to like let go, post all the pictures that I had the photographer take the day, her last day that she was with us. If you guys don't know, my dog passed away 3 weeks ago, pretty suddenly. She had a really bad case of lymphoma.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from.
That's better.
Need me to come up with some for you?
She was supposed to have 2 to 3 months left with us, and instead we got 3 weeks before she started to decline physically. But either way, I've just been like processing the grief. I have truly never grieved before. So like being 30-ish and having my first like big loss, you know, it's a lot to deal with, especially because it's my first time dealing with grief of losing someone you were very, very close to, and that was like a part of your daily life. So yeah, it just hit really hard today, and so on her last day with us, we made it like the best little day ever. And I posted the pictures today that I had a photographer come take of us on her last day with us. It was super sweet of her to come. It was a former student's now wife. And it was so freaking kind of her, like not even knowing who I am, to come do that for me. So I'm very thankful, and the pictures are beautiful. It's something I always wanted ever since we had Emil. Even before that, I knew I wanted pictures with her in our home so I could always remember, like just in case we ever, I don't want to move, but if we ever moved or something happened, I would want pictures of that time in my life. Like, I regret my first dog I ever had growing up. We had to give her up after a hurricane when we were forced to like move out of our house and into an apartment. And I will never get over the fact that like we don't have a lot of pictures of my childhood home or of my first dog. So like I couldn't remember what she looked like in detail if I wanted to. So I knew I didn't want that to happen to Nami, especially as time goes on. I have horrible memory, y'all know this. I didn't want to forget her, so. The lady came and took the pictures. I say the lady, I'm like older than her. The girl came and took our pictures. They're very cute, but I put them all on Instagram today and Facebook, so my family and friends are all being really sweet. But it just, you know, it brings up the emotions and reminds me of the day, even though it was just 3 weeks ago. So I was crying all morning and my eyes are like so red. I'm glad that like the camera like naturally kind of blurs my face a little bit. In case y'all are wondering, I don't look this good all the time. The camera's definitely blurring my face, and there is some makeup left over from yesterday. Oh, hi, Memes of Destruction. Jessica, D-Day, and Doug. So I knew today I wanted to play something chill because, hold on. Okay, no, I didn't freeze. I wanted to play something chill because my head just kind of hurts, and mentally, I really didn't want to stream, but I know it's going to make me feel better. My son is really pissed off out there. Miguel had to wake him up from his nap to feed him. Yeah, at 7 o'clock. He refused to nap today, so we had to take him on a car ride to get him to sleep. And at this rate, that's just what we're going to have to do. We're just going to have to shove him in a car and be like, we're going to go on a ride. And then just bring him home so he can nap. Like, because he'll fall asleep in the car. We can pick him up out of the car, slump him on our shoulder, and then get him inside and lay him on his bed and he'll nap. But I am telling you, Miguel tried for like 30 minutes to just lay in bed with him and get him to like go to sleep. Baby wasn't having it. Baby wasn't having it. So we're trying. We're still trying to figure out how to get this kid to sleep. We are not the lucky people that have a baby that just is like, let me take one big nap today or 2 small ones. Like, we know we're going to get at least 1 hour, but we have to be so quiet in that 1 hour. Like, yeah, we still have not figured out how to be parents yet. So, if y'all haven't heard, the Genshin Lore is loring. This game, if you have not played it before, I am telling you, this is the time. This is the freaking time to play. Like, the game is nuts. They randomly at midnight a few days ago dropped a long, just straight up lore video. They're like, oh, you know these like kind of god creatures we've been alluding to for the past 5 years? Here they are having a meeting. So if I know some of you in chat play or have played Genshin in the past, holy crap, if you haven't seen the lore drops, they're insane, especially from the most recent Archon quest, which guess what, folks? I played the Archon quest. It literally took like an hour and a half. Like, it was very, very short. So I am caught up on the Paralogism Archon quest, which was... I can't say it was insane. The lore drops were insane. The actual gameplay was just like, okay, let's just fight the Abyss a few times, and then that's it. Like, it wasn't anything super crazy. There was like a mini boss battle, but it actually wasn't so hard. And I suck at games, so if I say that, then it's not that bad. So I figured, yeah, the shades. The 5 shining shades technically, but there's only 3 right now. Well, 4-ish. So I was like, well, we talked about it last time. I haven't done almost any story quests. I've done very, very few. The only ones I have done was because I clicked on them on accident. So earlier today, while I was trying to like get over my crying spell, I did the 2 story quests that were already up. And I think one was like a Natlan tribal one, technically, like with Veresa and Shalonen. So I did 2 of those today. We could try to just like finish off Natlan. I don't know if that's, you know, a good idea or not. Or we can just hop into the story quests. I've unlocked a million of them and haven't done like any. But I was also trying to just catch up on world quests because this menu of ours has been so big for so long. And I did 4 of them earlier today. So the ones that have a smaller amount of primos as a reward are pretty much quicker. So 50 is kind of a lot. This is a Natlan one. That's going to be a pretty big one, but it looks fun. A 30, this shouldn't be so bad, and it's in Natlan. Search for the legendary elixir that can cure all injuries. I feel like that'll be really fast. Tartara Tales and Inazuma. I hate Inazuma. I hate being there. I hate the electro thunderstorms. I don't want to do it, but it is only 20 primo, so I feel like we're almost done. Yeah, I feel like this whole thing with the Mikage Furnace, I should be done with it by now, but I'm not. And then looks like we've got some more Inazuma, Watatsumi Island. Oh god, solve a riddle. I ain't solving no riddle. I'm not above just looking up the answers to all of this, because ain't nobody got time for that. Sumeru. Okay, all this stuff with the Aranara, I love Sumeru. I highly want to avoid stuff with the Aranara. It is so annoying. It is We've got more Sumeru. At least it's not with the Aranara. There's so many. I feel like the Natlan ones are going pretty quickly. And I haven't done like anything in Fontaine. Like anything. Yeah, no. Fontaine Research Institute. Ugh. Underwater Nocturne. Blah, blah, blah. Unfinished Comedy. I feel like I started that one. R&R shit was annoying. Did it so I could unlock the ability to use sigils. What? What does that even mean? Inazuma was also my least favorite region. Yeah, it's still my least favorite region, I think. I didn't do the Mavwika story quest. You did keep pestering me about that one. I feel like I should just do it. Still keeping up with the lore, but committing more to Wuwa. I had my fill of Genshin and Natlan was peak. Yeah, thank you for saying Natlan was peak. I am still shooketh at the amount of people that think Natlan is not peak. In fact, they think it's horrible. And I'm like, are we playing the same game? Are we playing the same game? The coins for each region to buy stuff. Oh, you're right. Wow. So, here, let's do real quick, just like as a warm-up. Let's do this little 20 Natlan one. Where did it go? Or 30. Search for the scripts. I think this is one of our last Natlan ones. Ooh. Oh, this looks fun. Okay, this should be great. Yeah, so everybody, tell me, how's your week going? My life is pretty uneventful at the moment, besides grieving my dog, which I'm going to be doing the rest of my life at this rate. How is Chikia? Oh, so I was like in the middle of this and then my baby probably cried or something. There's lava everywhere. I feel like I'm not supposed to touch it. So we need to get up there and then over there. So like, what the hell? How am I getting up there? Am I supposed to turn into a creature? I vaguely remember doing this. Oh, is there a lava creature? No. Who's hurting me? That thing is hurting me. Oh, so I'm not going towards that. It's just gonna hurt me if I don't find whatever it is I'm supposed to be looking for. What is that sigil right there then?
Yeah.
I feel like I should totally be an Ectomisaur. It wants me to approach to shut the iridescent beam off and collect the script. What do you mean approach? How the freak do I get up there? Well, no wonder I haven't done this shit, because it's confusing. So, let's just fall in the lava. Just fall in the lava, Yelan. Did y'all hear the rumor? Is she supposed to get a skin? No one has seen it. Jesus, not you two. You know what? Just
into the wind.
Fly high. See, I am supposed to turn into some sort of creature. But who and where? Okay, but like, okay, we're just gonna sacrifice him because I feel like
Wind Strider.
I'm supposed to turn into a creature, or I'm supposed to use that circular thing over the lava to get up there. Is it like gonna bounce me up there? Let's find out. Oh, that is not high enough. Okay. I'm very confused. Okay. That's what I need to do. I gotta be up higher, man.
Wind Strider.
I'm too low. Nope. That didn't do shit. Wyatt didn't do shit. Alright. so I can't turn into one of you? No. Alright, so then... Oh my god. It's gonna piss me off. Making Arlecchino even more legit in Monster Hunter. Send a few more pics. Oh my god, I did see your pictures. I am so sorry. I didn't even see them
Time to go.
the next day, but I saw them. Alright, is there a creature I'm supposed to turn into? I'm trying to figure out if there's a... Those little lava... those things can swim in lava. You. Can I just... Cool. That's all I needed. How long can you be out of the water for, homie? I knew it. I knew I was just being an idiot. Okay. I hate these things. Can I eat it? No. Okay, little homie. Did I do it? It didn't say I did it. It still says 0 out of 2. Oh, so I guess that was just me turning the beam off. But technically... That's fun. I'm here. What do I do? What do I do to you? Am I supposed to be the creature again? Jesus. How do I get him back up? There, here. Do I need to be the creature again? Oh, to seek the path, I need to do the script. I got one. Okay. Holy. Oh. Oh, did you see that? Oh, did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? I don't think I got it. Oh, I did get it. Cool. Oh, there's more of them. Y'all don't know I'm a faker, right? How am I getting it? Oh, I killed Yelan, so that's a great way to start. No, I'm not wishing. I ain't trying to wish. Although I do still want Ian San. Those are great supports right there. All three of those are so good. Should be a Koholosaur. Okay, yeah. Jump and attack those glowing glyphs on the rocks. Okay, okay. Hey, do you want to play a game? And look at these weapons. I really like Emily's weapon. It's super pretty. It's cute. No, not what I want to do. Okay. Oh, I love this song. I need to cook. Wait, I have to bring her back to life. Give her a kebab. She's back to life. Let's use all these little baby ones. You know what I mean? Like, might as well use the baby foods. Alright, we are in a tight spot.
Busted.
Burn it down!
Alright, this is a horrible pistol.
I'm going in.
Wind strider!
Light of the blazing sun. Here comes the catch. Everybody stand back.
Clouds high. The birds call!
Gotcha. Take it easy.
Oh my god, we did it? Yeah. Here we go. Tracer, no, tracing. That is funny that they be freaking being all Dora the Explorer and stuff. Wait, where's this one? Okay. God, I feel like I need to back up. Like I'm so close to this monitor. That makes me want to zoom in a little bit so I can back up. Marika. If you don't have Marika, you gotta pull a Marika. She's insane. So this is how Spirit Way looks when it's illuminated. The ancient woven scroll said that when the dim path lights up, it will be like a bonfire being roused once more in a blaze, and they weren't exaggerating. You're back at last. You all right over there, Paimon? Yeah, Paimon's fine. And you, Doug? I named him Doug. From, Up. Well, still not getting there, but it seems you're uninjured too. Finally, I knew you'd be fine last. You've got a bright future ahead of you. So that's liquid phlogiston. Couldn't have returned my own power with this bad back after all. If you'd failed to return, I'd have to turn into jerky over here without ever having found the cure-all elixir. I'm sorry, but she wants a cure-all elixir, honey. That don't exist. I just remembered that when tidying up ancient scrolls previously, I did spot an account of our ancestors swimming in lava. At that time, I thought swimming in liquid phlogiston? Madness. Reckoned it was some wild storyteller's yarn I did. Well, now that you think about it, those were probably a warning. Alright, I need more light. Let's head back to the tribe and talk there. Oh, we're gonna do it. This is the first time I'm riding a spirit way. You'll dodge if I end up vomiting, won't you? She sounds like me. Always worried about, like, inconveniencing other people or getting motion sick. Nah, it should be fine. I'm gonna need a Kaholosaur. I can go fishing. I haven't fished in this game in 10,000 years. I don't even have bait. Can't fish without bait. Alright, well. Where'd my Kaholosaur go? Where did my Kaholosaur that I was go? Guys. These guys. Where's my Kaholosaur? Where's my Kaholosaur? It was just a Kaholosaur just a minute ago. Girl, did you see her about to dive into the freaking lava? Yellen, stop. Spirit train, train, train. Ooh, we go even faster. We are just riding it. You fished enough to get the catch? What's that? Oh shoot! Are we being chased? You ride the spirit way back to the surface. I've got my kiwi boba drink, but there's no more boba in it. Oh, there's like 2 left. As expected, the spirit door below is connected to the one in these ruins, such as that the passage may extend into the skies. Would you like to jump ship over to me? These square meals of grain fruit guaranteed. Shut up. He loves me. I'll take that as a no. I'm getting a little envious. We were around when Doug first opened his eyes. You didn't have a chance to start with. That's so. That close, huh? That might make for a very painful goodbye if that time should come. Doesn't that time come in these world quests that we say goodbye to our little pal? We're about to reach the upper sanctum, but let me take 5 real quick. Goodness, my back hurts. What's funny is I don't see her. Where is she in this conversation? Just a bit longer and the pain in my back should subside, and then we can head to the upper sanctum together. What, do they want me to wait for a day? That happens all the time. Whoa! Quest completed. New quest. Seeker no finding. Head to the upper sanctum. Oh, so this is a multi-part quest, and we just did the first part. Hi, Freddie! Also, guys, thank you for those of you who watched and commented on my short that I posted this week. Actually, I could not even edit or record any shorts on my phone anyway, because I finally ran out of space on my Google Photos, and it was like, you can't take another picture till you delete some stuff. So I did that. Alright. We're doing this thing. We're going to the sky. Like, how sky are we going? Also, wish that girl was voice acted. I don't feel like voice acting all this. So, yesterday, I recorded a video, which you guys know how that is. I record videos all the time. It's editing them that's the problem. But I did record me playing, making Mabel's... I made Mabel's shop in Legos. It was the smallest set that I had out of all the ones I bought. And y'all, it took 2 hours. It took 2 hours to make the Able Sisters shop. So this is the upper sanctum, huh? From down below you'd think it was all gray and empty up here. Who'd have thought it would be like this? Indeed, it is said that the floating matter here is held together by the power of phlogiston. Itself a highly vigorous energy source. It's a strange phenomenon, but that's the best way to understand it for now. This also explains not only why grass and flowers grow above it, but also how it warms cold earth anew and ignites a conflagration of souls in the darkness. This is the phlogiston, won for us by the Sage of the Stolen Flame, snatched from the very claws of the giant dragon. And speaking of which, that reminds me, when some people in the tribe lay eyes on the upper sanctum, they have the nerve to doubt that a mere human could create such floating islands through the power of phlogiston, thus concluding that the Sage of the Stolen Flame must have been a kind of dragon too. I understand that changing the way other people think about the world can be nigh on impossible, but why if it doesn't drive me up a wall? Just because they couldn't do it themselves, they insist that anyone who could must have been superhuman. I'd rather not hang around with people who have such a losing mentality. Anyway, what about the treasure and the elixir? Given that's what we've come for, it doesn't look like there's much for us here. See, the one thing that has remained constant with the voice actor strike was Paimon's voice was always here, but she has since been let go, replaced, and unfortunately, this used to be voice acted. And then when they switched to the new Paimon, who is in all the new stuff that like I was doing earlier, they're keeping all the new Paimon stuff. I don't know if they're gonna have the new girl go back and re-record every single line, but if so, she's got a big job ahead of her. I don't know the whole story behind all the voice acting stuff, but I am sad that I know the Paimon voice actress was sick, and she was kind of ill, and she was really, really needing work. And it kind of sucks that, you know, she's lost it at this point. And voice acting does not pay near as much as y'all think. That's why they go to conventions, because they're hoping they can make some of their living at conventions. I mean, if you think it's like $30 for an autograph or $50 for an autograph, if they sign $1,000 worth of autographs in a day, that's not even their rent. You know what I mean? So in their downtime, they go to conventions to try to like survive. You should be able to activate the mechanisms using phlogiston, just like with phlogiston engraving. That's what's shown in the scrolls anyhow. But apparently the phlogiston chisteliths all over Natlan were based on the mechanisms here, making these mechanisms incredible relics in and of themselves. Well, lass, you've shown great promise so far. Time you went and gave it a try. I'm watching the Berserk Golden Age trilogy, trying to finish it before work tomorrow. Ooh, what anime is everyone watching? Is anyone watching new stuff? I am. I just want to hear what y'all are watching to see if we're watching the same. I think my favorite thing I'm watching so far... what would be my favorite? I already think I forgot what I've seen. Obviously, Dress Up Darling Season 2. Woohoo! So excited. I actually think after this, I'm going to go watch that episode because it should have come out yesterday. Clevates, I forgot how to say it, or Clevatis. That is actually really good. The last episode actually almost had me kind of crying. It has pretty dark themes, but I don't think it's meant to be like a super dark show. Like that Lord of Mysteries, it seems like it's going to be pretty dark. I'm not sure that I'm gonna want to watch that. And then I watched New Saga. I think that's going to be pretty stupid though, but I'm going to give it 5 episodes. And if it's still bad, then I'm just over it. But I'm going to try New Saga. It just seems like your typical isekai. So like, to me, I'm like, okay, how cool. It's not even really an isekai. A guy goes back in time. So I'm like, so there's a disaster, and then guy goes back in time, hopefully able to prevent the disaster, even though he knows exactly how it's going to happen. But how are you going to prevent it from happening when you kind of barely did it in the first place? So he's gone back in time. But I don't know if that's going to even be any good. The characters already seem very hollow. Like you're just typical anime characters that don't have like a true personality. So I wasn't really hooked to any of the characters yet. Clavadis, though, I am automatically hooked to like the first 3 characters we met in 2 episodes. So like they did a really good job of world and character building in a very short amount of time. So Clavadis is really good. New Saga seems your typical. I'm very excited for Dress Up Darling. I feel like I watched an episode of a romance one, or I meant to and I got tired and then I didn't watch it. What were you guys saying? Sign of Affection. I know. Inject a season 2 right into my poor hungry veins. I need to just read it because has it been greenlit for a season 2? I don't even think we've gotten any news about it, which makes me heartbroken because it is so good. Also, the fact that they animate all of the hand signs for the sign language, I know that's hard and I know that's expensive. Like, whereas some animes are putting the budget into fighting, they're putting their budget into like details. And I know it's expensive, but like, oh my god, that show was so good. I want it so badly, another season. Rewatching Demon Slayer. Dude, I'm not even caught up on Demon Slayer. Should I get caught up just so I can like be in the hype? It's not that I don't love Demon Slayer, but just like, I don't know, am I over shonen? I don't know. Oh, was someone saying something about the fragrant flower blooms with dignity? Yeah, just like indie wrestlers, it's not the matches themselves that pay the bills, it's the merch sales. Y'all, did you know anime is kind of like that too? That sometimes it's not even the anime and people streaming it that is what pays the company. It's going to be the merch. So like with, you know, what's it called? With high level action anime, it's like, oh, you could sell figures, you could sell this, you could sell that. But when it comes to like a cute little romance slice of life, there's not a whole lot that you could probably sell. Oh. I need to not be so yeah, I think that's why a lot of our really sweet, super perfect, super cute little romance ones don't get new seasons because they don't sell merch. I don't know, if you can't sell merch, like an action figure for like a, you know, or a figure in general for your little shoujo anime or little romance anime, you've got to find what demographic you're dealing with and what kind of merch they want to buy. Like, I don't know,
Treasure.
I would buy,
One way to draw your target out
I
of
don't know, a
hiding.
t-shirt that was super cute that had the characters on it or the name of the show or something adorable. You know what I mean?
Quietly now.
Wind Strider.
Wrath from the skies!
Info time. I've got ultimates. I'm using them.
Try and stop me!
Okay, girl. Calm. Is that an egg? Where are we going now? Oh! Keep going. It disappeared after I touched it. Those that will receive the flame go to the monument where it's shit. I swear I can read. I can read fast, actually. Nikki Flash! Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I'm fast, Nikki Flash! I am an animal character and I could not get high enough. Aw, JM, take care. So sad you can't stay longer, but it's really great to hear from you. Please take care of yourself. Watch all of the cool and cute and awesome things. I like this upper sanctum. Why do I feel
Time to
like
go.
these guilds are for like a certain character to like level up, and you're gonna have to come up here every time you want to like farm for this stuff? Man, I swear I watched another episode of a show, and now I can't remember what it was. Those that will receive the flame complete the trial and head to the floating island. I can barely read that in time. Complete the trial and head to the floating island. Use Malwika to ride the spirit ways. Oh, that is cooler. I forgot about that. Take care, JM. The Infinity Castle archetype. Yeah, what did I hear? That the Swordsmith Village arc for Demon Slayer is pretty boo-boo? That's what Lethal said. And I stopped reading at Swordsmith Village arc, so that is where I truly don't know. So I stopped watching after the movie. I didn't watch the Entertainment District, so that's where I would need to start. But I read the entire Entertainment District arc in the manga, but then I stopped reading the manga and the show, and I was like, done. Oh, me and Miguel are kind of watching Fire Force. I say kind of because he left without me. He is still watching, and I'm behind. But it shouldn't take me long to catch up. Fire Force is still cool, and I think it's the intro song is kind of boo-boo, but the outro slaps. What else am I watching? Oh my gosh, there's a new one that I need to watch, and for those of you that are on Weebs and Waifus, you will find this hysterical. Is anyone watching, or has anyone even heard of Ruri Rocks? R-U-R-I, Ruri Rocks. That show is about a girl who likes rocks. And if you're on Weebs and Waifus, you know we pick on Megan endlessly, saying that she eats rocks because she puts these mineral rocks in her water to filter it naturally. And it's cute. It's cute. I don't. Does it work? Does it give her minerals? Probably. Is it legit? I don't know. But we just pick on her for eating rocks. She doesn't actually eat rocks. But when I saw the show Ruri Rocks, and I told the chat about it, I said, why are we not dragging Megan through the mud right now about this show? And she's like, oh my god, I actually really want to watch it. And the reason I found out about the show is because I'm in a girl group that watches anime on Facebook. And they're like, someone was like, look, I know this show sounds stupid, but it's so good. And so now I want to watch the anime about the girl who likes rocks. And by rocks, it's actually like crystals. But it seems really just wholesome and cute. So I might watch it. I feel that, D-Day, and we know how Lethal is. He's extremely opinionated. So D-Day says people are very hyperbolic with Demon Slayer's story. People have not seen dog shit anime like I have back in the day. I wish more anime back then were as bad as Demon Slayer. Yeah, I agree. You can't objectively call Demon Slayer bad. Even if one arc was slower than another, it's not bad. The show is not bad. And no show is ruined by one bad arc, I don't think. Ugh. Okay, now the light is a little too much for my head. Oh my god, why is my baby crying again? It's not even close to time for bed. He has like another hour. Ugh, I feel so bad. He's in a crappy mood. When it comes to deciphering ancient scrolls, I have great confidence. Some confidence, well, a certain degree of confidence in my abilities. Good grief, this girl's weird. Your confidence is shrinking by the second. I'm fairly sure this isn't the last mechanism. If I remember rightly, it should be larger and more complete. Young lass, irrespective of the great promise you've shown, no one will understand you unless you speak in full sentences. As for whether the treasure is real and the elixir really exists, well, you'll only know once you've given it a try. Sometimes the dialogue in this game is funny. If it doesn't work this time, it'll work next. And if not here, then somewhere else. As long as you stay in the game, a miracle is bound to happen sooner or later. I'll take that as a compliment. Doug's excited too. Come on then, Shorty. Use Phlogiston to activate the mechanism. Commence trial. Is it a time trial? The iridescent inscription turned into that ball. Is it trying to tell us to follow it? Looks like this is the final trial. So we're gonna be Marika. Should I get on my motorcycle?
Rise with the sun! Rev the engines!
Cool, cool. Whee, whee, ah. Oh, that is so cool. Yes, yes. Okay, but like the way she sticks her butt out on that motorcycle, like I'm straight, and that's she looked good. Control your direction and jump to switch spirit ways. Oh, it's this one. I see. Sorry, I was looking at my weak butt and lower back. I'm straight. I have a husband and everything. Whoa, that is BA. Malika's just like, oh yeah, I've been here, done that. We are like in the sky. In. Jump! Okay, is this where we get off? She looked like she wasn't about to make it. Okay, that is badass. It's gone again. The whole point of the trial was to touch the inscriptions, right? But why? Could it be that the iridescent inscriptions are some kind of mechanism? Wait a minute, we can attack while on the bike. I think I did that. Badass. Rar rar, says Doug. Hey Shorty, how come she feels like there's a whole new floating island in the middle now? Your eyes do not deceive you. That is the center of the upper sanctum. Riding. Are we getting off? Viewpoint. Pretty. Off the cycle. Oh, I have to fight that thing. Oh no. Where's my son? Where's my cranky boy? Hi, boy. Oh, he wants uppies. He wants to see my streaming friends. Say hi. Millie Cruz, say hi. Oh, you still got shoes on, boy. Did y'all go on a bike ride?
Whereabouts?
You're about to go on a bike ride. Say hi. Meow, say hi, chat. Hi, chat. Remember you did it last week? It was so cute. Say hi, chat. Hi. Say hello. Hello. Baby. There we go. He said a quick hi. Mommy gonna tickle your belly. Ready? You want to get down and go on your ride? Look at this belly boy. He just ate. Ready? The itsy bitsy spiders crawled up your little body. I don't want him to puke if he just ate. I could tickle him, but... Ready? The itsy bitsy spiders. Say hi. Say hello. That's a good job. Hi. He's looking at all three screens. Like he's looking at the iPad and... You want down? You want to go get Dada? You want to get Dada?
Yo,
He said hi.
I heard.
He did so good. Bye-bye, Davey. Have a good bike ride.
Good job, man. Let's go.
Hopefully it doesn't rain or anything on y'all.
I know.
Careful with them shoes.
He's gonna be sitting.
Well, if he puts his foot down, his foot's getting scraped. On his little bike that he has, the pedals, I really wish they had straps for his feet to stay on the little fake pedals. Because they fall down and his foot has gone like this. Because we have to push the bike anyway. That was super cute. Malwika's story quest has a lot of funny lines. Ooh. My heart, it's melting. I need one. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Do you want to play a game? You do need one. Literally, if that were me seeing a baby on someone's stream like 2 years ago, I'd have been like, ew, get it away. Like, literally, I was that much of a not kid person. Could the giant rock itself be the sage's legendary gift? At this point, I'm genuinely stumped. In all the scrolls I've seen, when the heroes pass the trial and reach this place, they should sense the spirit of the sage or the stolen flame. As long as you've reached this place by passing the trial, you're supposed to feel as if you're being called somehow. But I have no idea what that means in practice. I was under the impression that I'd be able to work that out once I got here. Looks like that was wishful thinking. Stretch out your hand, chosen one. Reach out to me. This is the final trial. With this light, use the temple within you. Jesus, that went so fast! Ugh! Wait. No, it doesn't show up here. Yeah, no. Those little lines don't show up in the thing. So it's me. Paimon didn't see it, but I did. A golden pattern? You mean the same one you saw the first time you met Doug? Wait, Paimon thought you were just seeing things back there. Doug telling Paimon to look up's no use. She can't see it, but seeing as you've said it's there. Maybe the one that left it behind was the sage of the stolen flame. I said you had a bright future ahead of you and what lies before you now, but a future so radiant. I knew you showed great promise. I wouldn't have taken a shine to you otherwise. So have you figured out how to receive the gift? Reach out towards the giant tablet. Oh, I knew that was coming. I hate these things. Get him, Yellen! Wait a minute. She can't do her little Houdini thing?
Wind Strider.
I'm going in!
Game's up. Come,
It's fine. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Burn it down! Incinerate!
Whoa, I was just trying to make a little space between.
Pyroclastic surge!
busted. Adventure time.
Really wanted Bennett to
Off we go. Adventure time.
points here. There. He just needed a couple of those. Boom.
Adventure time.
No.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Things are about to get dicey. Really?
Light it up! Light up the blaze!
Oh, that was easy. Kind of went a little overboard there. I'm trying to be gentle on my eyes because they're so red and puffy right now. But you know what? A day of crying is good for the skin. Not even gonna lie. It's good for the skin. The water below my knees is warm and I can feel a warmth flowing through my limbs. A lovely sensation. So the sage's gift wasn't an elixir that can cure all injuries, but rather the hot spring? Paimon's not exactly surprised given the people of the springs aren't far off. Doug's looking pretty cozy there. This isn't just any old hot spring. Little floaty Paimon. Once a hero who has been chosen bathes in this spring, they'll be granted the power to wield phlogiston. So, what'll happen if Paimon dives in? Good question. Yeah, I think I know. You'd still be Paimon, just a soaking wet one. What? Paimon thought you might get to use phlogiston too and transform into some kind of super awesome pyro Paimon. Sadly, I think not, because you haven't been chosen. Wait a minute, Cheek. Yeah, you knew that this hot spring would be the final gift, yet you claimed you were searching for an elixir that can cure all injuries, and that you'd share it with us too? There are so many types of injuries in the world. How could you possibly expect a single elixir to be able to heal them all? But when it comes down to it, wisdom is the solution to all our worries. I tricked you in time, little Paimon. But when we make mistakes, we learn from them and take one step closer to resolving our worries. Isn't that a wonderful outcome, too? That actually kind of makes sense. Not at all. My heart still aches from the niggling pain of my various injuries, and in that sense I've been tricked as well. Tricked terribly by myself. Even if I took a bath in a hot spring filled with phlogiston, I would still be unable to use it. In the past, so the ancient scrolls say, tribespeople who could not already wield phlogiston only ever learned to do so by passing the trial. So it hasn't had any effect at all. You're clearly from that land, but you can't use phlogiston? Paimon, you know, these delayed responses of yours can be quite hurtful at critical moments like this. Yes, nearly everyone in that land can use phlogiston, but nearly is not all. When I was very young, I once suffered a grave injury in connection with the abyss. It was a miracle that I even survived, and I was in terrible health. I told you I could jump great distances with an ictomisaur on my back, but I'd be fooling you. But ictomisaurs can float up and make themselves light as a feather, so they don't weigh a thing. It may well be due to this injury that I'm unable to use phlogiston. No matter what I try, I simply can't do it. I've racked my brains, pored over all kinds of different scrolls. Though others view them as virtually obsolete, I'm well versed in analyzing phlogiston engraving through patterns. I put a lot of effort into memorizing all the meanings, honing a great memory while doing so. For me, teaching the children of our tribe the basics about phlogiston was also an opportunity to observe how they could discover the ability to use it. And speaking of which, I'm quite popular with the children. She's just yapping. But I simply don't have that kind of courage. Perhaps that's why I can't use phlogiston. It's alright, I came to terms with it a long time ago. If it doesn't work this time, there's always next time. I'll find a way eventually. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. I know I keep saying it, but you have a fine future ahead of you, lass. Not only are you amazingly talented, but you're kind as well. Unlike me, for whom everything seems to be set in place now. I'm sure you'll have many more incredible adventures to look forward to. Shorty, wherever the road takes you, may your travels be smooth forever and always. So we made it all the way here, and that's it. Alright. Alright, I want to reap my rewards here. Give me that. Can you not shoot those little birds and eat them? Can we cook them up? Did I get them? I got a chicken leg! Alright, well, that was another world quest. Done and done. Speaking of, did you see the new animation Genshin put out about the Heavenly Shades? Heck to the yes, man. We didn't truly talk about it here on stream yet, but dude, that was insane. I've been watching so many lore videos. I don't even know what to think anymore. This kind of reminds me of Pal World. Oh my gosh, you've never seen or played Genshin, Zephyr? Speaking of Pal World, y'all have seen that new game, Animo? Anemo. A-N-I-M-O. Anemo. It's like, it's going to be the next, like, big Pokemon. Okay. Look at that. We don't have to scroll for, like, 30 seconds to see all of my world quests. Now we only have to scroll for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, like 4 seconds of scrolling instead of, like, 10. That's great. But yeah, the rest, this is only 20. It's so, I feel like it's so small, but Tartara Tales is such a, like, big mission. And this is going to be a big one. Beneath the Crystal Rock. Yeah, that's gonna be a big one. That shouldn't be so big, but I know there's a reason I left and didn't finish it. But yeah, we could do a story quest. Shall we do Malwika story quest? I really don't want to do this one. I really don't want to do that. I ain't doing nothing with the R&R right now. I know I'm stuck here because I literally have been back to this like 3 times and I can't do it. I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh god, and all this desert crap in Sumeru. And then Fontaine. I hate being underwater in Fontaine. I want to avoid it at all costs. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Oh, that's more R&R crap here, the static views. Yeah, everything else seems to be pretty large except for that Inazuma one. This one's not so bad in Sumeru. Solve an anomaly that has appeared in the sky. You must first go to the desert to make a contract with the Nagarjanites. That won't be too bad. This one is only 20 primos, but this R&R stuff takes literally forever. And then this one. I feel like when does it come out? In like 3 weeks or something? I feel like I'm gonna be able to catch up on most of these world quests. But side quests, bro, there's so many world quests out there that I just don't even talk to people. Like, I don't even want to know. Alright, let's look at what story quests we have here. So, there's hangout events and story quests. So, I'm shocked I haven't done any of Kaya's because I love him. Kave's locked. I could unlock it. I mean, I need to spend a key. We should unlock some of these so I can just get more keys. Ningguang, I did one of hers. That was a long time ago. Barbara's locked. I've done 2 with Bennett. This is it? They don't have ones for other characters? Okay, well then, yeah, let's unlock Kaveh. But wait, are these gonna show up on my thing? Because, like, I don't want them to show up on my thing, but I should still pick one. I feel like I want to do Barbara's. Noelle, we did one of hers. We could do Beto and Kuki. Oh, it takes 2 keys. Oh, I don't want to do it. I just want to unlock it. Oh my god, you have to do it? No. I unlocked it. Insufficient story key. Oh. Oh, I didn't have 8 of them. I was looking at the bottom and not the top. Okay, well then, let's just save the rest. Okay. And then Tribal Chronicles, I only need to do these ones. I need to do 1 more for Sitlali, 1 more for Chaska, and 1 more for Verisa. And the 3rd one is usually longer and involves some kind of boss fight. I think I finished Shalonen's today, and her story was so sad. Oh my god, it was horrible. So yeah, we can finish the Natlan ones pretty quickly. Well, not too quickly, because they're the 3rd one of all of them. Alright, now here. Prerequisite quest, so I can't do all of Nahida. Nuvilet, I love him. I love him. So I can just do these. These ones don't take like a key of some sort. They're just available. Arlecchino, I didn't do hers. Clarond and Siegeween. Mawika. Skirks is up too. Okay, we can do Mawika. No way. Sitlali's Tribal Quest was basically a free run episode. That is funny. You know what else comes out in 3 weeks? King of the Hill? Wait, it's a reboot? What? Besides Malwika's story quest, the other ones I did that adds weekly bosses are Raiden, Nahida, and Zhongli. Ah. The new Archon quest is okay, but really loses its emotional weight since both MCs still don't have a voice. I agree. Yeah, I was so upset about Dainslift not being voiced either. That was booty.
I need to find time to send those sorry relics for a
Pokemon is effed. Yes, agreed. Yeah, I actually thought about making a short or a long form video about the direction Pokemon's headed.
Good
I
roll.
so
All right,
badly
maybe I'll
wanted
take
to be
one more
excited
day
for the
off
next Legends
and
game.
knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Watch the trailers for ZA. Like, literally, I made this channel doing Pokemon content. Like, I made a PS5 unboxing, and then I streamed Pokemon. And then I made videos reacting to Pokemon drops. I can't even do that now because it's that unexciting. Like, I don't see the trailer and get excited. I don't see the trailers for ZA and I'm like, oh my god, best thing ever. Oh my god, y'all, Benny's gonna get a skin too. Did we all hear the good news of our Lord and Savior? Benny getting a skin because he is.
Off we go.
Commission accepted my butt. There we go. Oh yeah, that's where Malwika's little office is. Specifically the episode with Freerun and her Master Flum. Oh. Yeah, I can't even pretend to be excited about Legends ZA. It looks exactly like the last two games, and all I know is for the first time it's going to run right because it's on a Switch 2 and not a Switch 1. I do not forgive Scarlet and Violet for not running properly on the console they came out on. Do not make a game if it's
Benny's
going to
adventure
lag
team,
to the point
assemble!
that it changes the way you play it. I heard people say, oh, it was fine on my Switch. Okay, but on my OLED, it lagged so hard that I literally couldn't run around the world and avoid certain Pokemon because they were literally in the way. They would pop up and I'd be like, oh cool, wasn't trying to run into you, but alright, here we are.
Lately, we've been
Oh,
sleeping well
D-Day,
and
you haven't
eating
liked one in
even
10
better.
years.
Now this
I
is the life.
liked Scarlet and Violet. I actually loved Sword and Shield. That was innovation. Scarlet and Violet should have been innovation, but it didn't really run. And it didn't look good. Like visually it was, no, nothing. And then this next one, how is it going to be a Legends game if it's set in the future? A legend, like in Legends Arceus, should be set in the past. The Pokemon, the Legends series, should be decoding. Oh, the stream is lagging. Are you serious? It should be... My stream health is only on good.
Exactly! Look, Paimon's
we got a
tummy is
voice.
so stuffed. It's all round and plump now.
I'm so sorry if the stream is lagging, guys. There's nothing I can do about it. There's no excuse for Scarlet and Violet. Less customization Nintendo. The way they do things, it gets rushed out the door. Yeah. What's funny? Oh my god, it's lagging hard. It's lagging so hard. What's so funny is, what's the rush? The game doesn't look good. It didn't run good. The story in it is decent. The Pokemon designs are okay. They're running out of ideas. But there's no excuse when you are one of the richest gaming companies in the world. My god, I don't know what to do about my stream. Why is it being like this? could try to see what I can fix, but I'm trying to see. Is my computer warm? My computer's a little warm, but it's not hot. Ugh. My dongle's running hot with only 2 things plugged into it. So that's kind of booty. The bitrate is so low. Right, I just tried to change something on OBS. I don't think it's gonna work. Let me give it a second.
We've got trouble.
Wait, what's Game Freak's new non-Pokemon game? Oh, the stream looks like butt right now. Come on. It's freezing every 5 seconds. I don't know what to do. There's literally nothing I can do. There's nothing else running on my computer. Everything's closed. Ugh, guys, I'm so sorry. It looks so bad.
Cut that out. It's serious. What are you doing sleeping this late? Come see us in the speaker's chamber once you've cleaned yourselves up. We're waiting for you here.
I don't know what to do.
No! Paimon's not done eating yet. Huh? Oh, good morning.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to invest in a powered, what do they call it? A powered docking station instead of the little dongle I'm using. So the dongle I'm using uses my MacBook Air M1, 13-inch, cheapest version of a MacBook, like 8 gigs of RAM. I have been streaming off this thing. And it uses the power from that to power my camera and my capture card. When it freezes, it's usually because I plugged my monitor in, and my monitor is way too powerful to be like pulling
No
from
one's
that
joined
thing
me
at
on
the
an
same time.
adventure in ages.
So what I learned
Come on,
is I need
let's
a
go.
powered docking station. So the docking station provides the power for the peripherals instead of my computer.
Benny's adventure
So-
team, assemble!
I think that will help our streaming issue. Because if my computer is starting to run warm, the CPU usage is only 14% right now, 15%. So like, I really don't think it's like, oh, 90% of your computer is being used up by streaming. It has to be my
Let's
internet,
go find some
right?
treasure.
There's an internet issue. And I don't have an Ethernet cable that runs to my desk. It's in the living room. And for the Ethernet cable to get in here, if I were gonna route it,
Wow!
it would have to
Where
go
did that
over
come
my
from?
front door to get in here. And I have like 15, 20-foot ceilings or something in my living room. Like the living room has vaulted ceilings. And if I were to loop it from on the floor, it would go over like an archway where there's
No
nowhere
one's
to
joined
hide
me on an
the
adventure in
cord,
ages.
and then it would have to
Come
go
on,
around
let's
over
go.
a closet, the front door, and into the game room. Like, it'd be insane. I might need to call an electrician sooner rather than later to get my Ethernet in here. And a power docking station. Those two things are so expensive, but like would change
Benny's
me and Miguel's
adventure
life.
team, assemble!
If we could have an Ethernet cable go straight into a console or into my streaming setup, that would be a game changer.
Or not.
For Game Freak, their deadline for Pokemon is as it has to be out by the time the new cards and other merch comes out. Nintendo and Creature Inc. seem unwilling to budge. Honestly, I understand Nintendo wanting to stay like on a even track, like, oh, every 4 years new mainline game, or every 5 years, whatever it is now.
Good things come to those who don't wait around.
And then every
That's
other
what they
year,
say
you know,
anyway.
we'll get that
Knowing my
in-between
luck,
game.
the opposite is probably true for me.
But it just, when you have all of the power and ability to hire literally anyone on planet Earth,
Where did that come from?
but you can't put out a game on time? They have, oh my god, my stream's back to excellent. It's gonna get better, guys. It's gonna get better. I don't know what happened, but it's gonna get better. Okay, we're back. Let me see how long it takes to take effect on the live. It's looking so much better on my end. Yes, we're back. I didn't do anything. Oh, it's the internet. Ugh. Guys, I can't keep affording for all these things to happen. Someone, you know what I need? I need one of those big streamers who just like pop onto people's streams and donate to just give me like $5,000. That will pay off all my little debts. It would get the game room situated. It would get my electronics situation. I really need another light because my only light comes from this direction. You can kind of tell. But I need, and it's up higher, I need a lower light on the right to fill in the other shadows on my face. But I don't know, to me, if you're a gaming company that has access to unlimited funds essentially, and you could hire anybody in the business and as many people in the business as you want to do every little piece of the project, how can you not get a working product out on time? That's just crazy to me. It just seems like a lame excuse. Like, they have all of the ability in the world.
Off we
to put
go!
out anything as
Adventure
quickly
time! Off we
as
go!
they want. There's a way to make that happen. And yes, the games are getting bigger and better than ever. But
Adventure time!
I don't know. I feel like they are just so stuck in the past also. I don't want my Pokemon game to look like... Me and Miguel had this conversation the other day. I don't need my Pokemon to look like The Witcher, freaking Elden Ring, Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, I don't need or want my Pokemon game to look like that. But take like Breath of the Wild that mixes that anime with realism combo. That's all we really want. It's possible. It's possible.
I wonder if they've eaten. Or if they've even gotten up. Maybe I should buy some snacks? Oh, don't tell me something came up on their way here.
Relax. I'm sure they're fine.
Ah, there they are.
See? Just like I said.
Moika, see Lolly! We came running as soon as we got your message.
Monolith Soft. What other games does Monolith do? I know I've played one.
Thank you for coming all this way. Here, have some water and catch your breath first. Well, you could certainly say that.
Miguel's, like, screaming
I'll
in
let
a
Seat
good way.
Lolly explain.
Strictly speaking, I'm just passing on something I heard as well. Basically, the Wyab passed a truly shocking piece of news to me through the smoke last night. You're aware that Mawika's not the first Pyro Archon, yes? On occasion, there were those who lived longer than an ordinary human. Not unlike my situation. But all in all, the title has changed hands many times. And now, the Wyab have sensed a special surge within the ley lines. A truly ancient soul is about to return to the mortal
What?
realm. His name is Xbalanque.
Shabalanque. Say what?
Shibalanke? But isn't he the very first?
Yes, that's him. The first Pyro Archon. According to legend, he was the greatest of heroes and leaders, and the one who made a deal with the ruler of death, thereby creating
There's
the
one
rules
little
that
Boba
saved
left, but he
Natlan's
fit in the
ley
straw.
lines.
Got him. Got him. These nuts.
Hasn't he been dead like a really long time? How can he be resurrected?
Xenoblade. That could
Even
be
in
cool.
Natlan, it's impossible for someone as ancient as him to ever return. Still, nothing's off the table when Xbalanque is concerned, hence why this really is something major.
Let me be clear about this. I did not mishear, nor is the Wyeb mistaken. We would never jest about something like this.
Don't worry. Both the Traveler and I have complete faith in your abilities. Whose interpretation of the Wyeb's will could we trust if not yours?
I remember these little frickin' y'all have seen these AI Genshin news pages where like they literally just use the Genshin chibi like emotes that they use in the in-game chat to like deliver news about Genshin, and it's always some AI voice, and they always are partnered with what is that stupid website where you, Loot Bar, right? They go to Loot Bar and get your primo gems and your crystals like 20% off. Look, I approve it right now. Here's how it works. Those pages were like, Xbalanque's gonna be playable in 5. Blah blah blah, and I'm like, you also said Capitano was gonna be playable, and now they're like, Columbina's gonna be playable. I'm like, you just see a face or you hear a name and you automatically just assume with zero basis of like leaks from a reputable source. Like, why? And I think I either followed a few before I knew what they were actually doing, or what's it called? I either followed them and forgot to unfollow them, or I've watched a few and now I'm just getting like pushed their content all the time, and I'm like, I literally can't stand y'all. Literally, you all make the same content. I probably have seen like 3 or 4 videos that are made the exact same way. No face, just the little Genshin chibi emotes, and then it's always got all captions. Auto captions from AI.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'll never be modest about. But the fact I'm not wrong about this only further begs the question. Just why is Lord Xbalanque suddenly about to be resurrected now?
You can't just resurrect
As you can
people.
see, Citlali's even more concerned about this than I am. Still, it's understandable. Waiting to find out the whole truth must be torture for a great shaman who can only peep at the outcomes without knowing the causes.
Uh-oh. I think Emil is asking Miguel for food. When he gets upset, it's usually because he's going like this, like more, because he wants something Miguel's eating. So if Miguel's trying to eat dessert right now, do you hear him? Just going, ah! Like he's trying to get Miguel's attention because he wants it.
Malika, I hope you'll approach this with a measure of caution. Depending on how things go, everything could change or nothing at all. Well, I think you know what I mean.
I do. Xbalanque's arrival will shake our nation. After all, we still don't know if he's satisfied with the outcome of this war.
And now it's the shades that will be playable when we know Genshin doesn't let you pull for straight up villains. Yep. I know. The shades will not be playable. Here's what I was thinking. Because the shades do look really cool. We don't know what set of rules they're playing by, but the shades keep talking about as long as we're within the rules, we can do whatever we want. So they have, the primordial one is giving them a set of rules or a goal, and you need to follow these rules to meet whatever goal we have. And my thought was if any of them were going to be playable, they wouldn't be playable in the form we see them in that video. But if any of them were to create a humanoid form to come down to Teyvat, to like be in the midst of all this stuff, like almost coming undercover with a different name. So like if we wanted to ever play Renova, it probably wouldn't be Renova. She'd have a name like Mary. And then like we know she's Renova. Kind of like we know the Wanderer is Scaramouche, but his name is not Scaramouche. You know what I mean? So I could see something like that. Well, almost kind of like how Nouvelette is a dragon, and we still play him. And he's strong AF, but he's not like God level strong, but he probably was at one point. So like, you know, when you think of it that way, that we have some pretty like canonically strong characters out there that we could play. Like Asmodee, she's down on the surface somewhere. Maybe. She is the ruler of space. Couldn't she be anywhere in space? I mean, no, you're right. I mean, she's around because she was spying on the conversations. So she's definitely around. You're right.
Wait, do you think he'll come and find you?
Huh! Well, you can't just up and say things like that. You scared me half to death.
That's actually pretty likely. Think about it. People in the same line of work tend to have some similarities, right? Maybe all Pyroarchons share my disposition.
I don't want to meet him. I haven't really mentally prepared myself yet for such. Anyway, my job was just to pass on the message and bring the traveler over. Now that that's dealt with, you can discuss the pilgrimage. I'm done.
Wait! Where are you going, Sea Lolly?
Back to bed. You have no idea how much that scared me. I was up all night. Ugh. Can barely keep my eyes open.
Yeah, go have you a drink and go to bed.
It's like I said before. Our cultural legacy shouldn't end with our triumph over our suffering. Instead, it'll burn brighter than ever. So, the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame has been given new meaning. We have chosen to turn it into a pure athletic competition, promoting fair play and encouraging the personal growth of contestants.
Cool. Love that.
And this grand tournament will begin soon.
Oh, are
Ooh,
we
that sounds
participating?
awesome!
Heroes are drawn to tournaments like this. The news of Lord Xbalanque's impending resurrection may be a bombshell, but I believe that we should keep our focus on the pilgrimage.
Huh. Okay. So, not in a hurry to find him, huh?
Yep, she do
That's
have a
right.
drinking problem.
I've already informed the tribes that will be hosting the next tournament right away. Preparing supplies, cleaning up and remodeling the competition venues, recruiting staff for logistics, moral support, and pre-tournament weather forecasting. All of that's been assigned.
Wow.
We need to... Traveler, Paimon. You are our cherished friends and a part of our nation. I'd like to invite you to serve as special supervisors for this event.
It'd be my honor.
Of course. On that note, my two new supervisors, would you come with me to check on the progress of each of the tribes?
Sure!
Cute. I was playing this earlier, and I don't remember where I was. I was in a wild area somewhere near the Children of the Echoes, doing Shalonen's thing, and the music got really cool, but I think it was because it was like nighttime, and the music got really, really nice. Man, guys, my head is really throbbing. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to stream for, but now that the stream is back to excellent. Oh, and apparently we're getting a Nintendo Direct soon. And you know what? I have a crazy theory, and it's not a fun one either. Oh my god, 921. Boo boo, we ain't running. We're teleporting. What's it called? Why is there not a teleport point right in the middle of the People of the Springs? Oh, there is this one. I forgot we can teleport to that. So people are hinting that we're gonna get a drip marketing of or something, some kind of announcement about Animal Crossing at the next Nintendo Direct. There's supposed to be a July Nintendo Direct. We're about to be halfway through the month, and they have not announced a date. So a lot of people think
We're
maybe
here.
tomorrow
This is our first stop.
we'll get something on like a Wednesday or Thursday is usually when they like to do directs.
Looks like someone's in a good mood.
So they keep saying we're going to get Animal Crossing something. And technically, 2026, either late this year or early next year, would fit the timeline for a new Animal Crossing game based on the past. They were doing one every 4 years. Obviously, things are a little different now because New Horizons was such a good game, and it literally is one of the, I think, top-selling games of Nintendo of all time. I think that's what me and Miguel were looking up the other day. And people are thinking that it's just going to be a teaser like, hey, in 2026, we're getting a new Animal Crossing game, like mainline Animal Crossing. And it just hit me that if we don't get drip marketing for that they could just re-release an old game. You know what I mean? Like into the... And I haven't seen any of the Animal Crossing YouTubers like talk about it, but they could just release an old one through the Nintendo Switch Online on one of the older consoles. Like I think there was a Wii U one like City Folk, or one of the old ones, New Leaf. So I didn't even think about that. I mean, yes, it would be fun to play an old Animal Crossing, but like, I want a new one. If they want to make money and sell this console, they need to hurry up. If Genshin could take one thing from Wuwa, it's that stamina does not deplete outside of battle. True.
Of course! Paimon's here as a special supervisor this time! It's only been a few days, but Paimon's back and cooler than ever!
It's nothing. We've got a long road ahead, so it's good that she's so motivated. Pretty much all we need to do is talk to everyone and confirm how the preparations for the pilgrimage are going.
Hold on a sec. Take a look over there! See that? Someone's fishing!
Aww.
It's them!
Also, I know I keep talking about that I'm in so much debt. It's not like I can't pay off the debt that I have, but I hate having it. It's like a bunch of little crap that's like piling up, and I just want to like pay all of it off and be done with it, but they all are no interest, so like, why not? Because I like to have a good credit score. So anywho, of course, this week, not Nintendo, oh my god, Samsung had to drop the new version of my phone. So you guys know, I have the Galaxy Z Flip 5. So there's my cute little cover screen with a Japanese train on it. Let me see if I can show you again. The train will like drive by. Isn't that cute? You can make GIFs your background. So I have a little pixely background. But they revealed the new one. And guys, you see how my cover screen, it's like, okay, cameras, and then like a folder file almost looking like screen. The new one, okay, first of all, it's like millimeters like bigger, wide and long, but the entire front, like almost the entire thing with the tiniest bezel ever is all screen. So although the phone itself doesn't get too much bigger, the screen on the front is going to be so huge. And out of the box, it comes with the new Samsung UI. And the inside's pretty much the same, of course. It's going to be, I think, a little more square than round. But I want it so bad. And Verizon is doing like a, they will give you the phone for free if you upgrade to their unlimited whatever plan. Which, that sounds bogus, because it's like, oh, well, I'm just going to be paying for the plan instead of the phone. Whereas if I just turn in my phone to Samsung and get the new phone, it's like a $20, $25 a month for the next 2 years, interest-free, if I do the Samsung financing, which I've done before. So I'm like, do I want to pay 20 bucks for some phone plan that I don't need? Or do I want to pay Samsung $20 to just own my phone? You know what I mean?
It's a quartet, you insolent ignoramuses! A quartet! How dare you treat the almighty Dragon Lord like a subhuman!
You are
If anything,
you're not
I'm
human.
superhuman! Wait, no! Draconian!
Why, hello there, Ahau. And you three? What are you up to?
We're fishing, Archon.
Mualani says if we're lucky, we might catch someone really special. Yeah,
Catch
like that
someone?
punk Shibalanke. He's such a pathetic little...
My apologies. How clearly hasn't earned his ticket to see the sun today. We didn't mean any offense. When Kachina and Mualani were talking about fishing, they meant it literally, with hook and bait.
Lowly servant! How dare you beat up the almighty Dragon Lord for some ancient fogey that you only know by name? You'll pay for this! I'll start with some chili in your water skin.
Ah, so you've heard about his impending return. Did Lali mention that to you?
Mm-hmm. We ran into her on the road not too long ago. She seemed to be falling asleep standing up, and kept mumbling about something.
Oh no! Why is Shibalanke coming back now? Did we screw something up? We couldn't have, right? But what else could have alarmed him so much? Wow, that sounds just like her.
That is pretty funny. I really don't like Kahula Hao. He really gets on my nerves. But I will say the voice acting is so good. Like, as much as the character, like, really is annoying and has almost no, like, it has no redeeming qualities, the voice acting is really good. You know what I mean? You have to give credit where credit is due. And that was funny. A character pretending to be another character. That is, like, some layered voice acting there. Good on the voice actor for Kahula Hao.
And now that you're done,
I want to know who it is already.
scram.
To be
Just a
honest,
little
it's
glitch.
been bothering me quite a lot. Under normal circumstances, it shouldn't be possible for us to meet Lord Shibalanke, right? So, does this mean something's wrong?
Abby Espiritu. Who else is she? I mean, she's good at what she does. Cool, she's Asian. She's younger than me. She was born in Hoboken, New Jersey. She was in Yu-Gi-Oh! And Slam Dunk. Cool.
As you can see, there are many people that are thinking along those same lines. I believe that
She's Pikachu? No, she is not. Guys, she's freaking Pikachu. She's Kikji and Blue Box. She's two people from Sound Euphonium. She's Masao Makimachi and Rurouni Kenshin, the new one. Oh my gosh, she's a convenience store clerk in Yamada-kun. That's cute. She is Pikachu in Pokemon. And Haruko Akagi in Slam Dunk. She's Roman Cassidy in Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duel. In Genshin, she's played two kids from Sumeru, one of them looks like. Okay, so she played Pikachu for something, but I don't think she's the Pikachu. She's Polyzia or Polixia in Honkai Star Rail? Okay, so she's not the Pikachu, but she is a Pikachu. Still can't believe Mualani's Morgana from Persona 5. That one gets me. That one really gets me.
We've got a bite!
help! Help!
How are
It's
they
what's going to
pulling
save your life!
a person out of the water?
Help! Hold your breath for now!
Wait, that was a dude, but then a girl was drowning too? What? Why is my son so pissy?
Thank you so much,
They were both
everyone.
drowning.
Wait, why is her heart gone here?
But would you look at that? You actually caught some people after all.
Thanks for your help.
That's how we
Otherwise,
caught
that
Paimon.
sudden bout of leg cramps might have ended our entire surfing squad. The two of us are in charge of transporting supplies.
How are they
After
surfing
safely
in
delivering
flat
some of the
water?
equipment,
Like, it's
medicine,
a
and a few
pond.
other
You
things
can't
for the
surf in a
tournament,
pond.
we had some time to spare.
Didn't warm up before going into the water, did ya?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We'll never forget how you saved us.
Well, you gotta give it to Mualani. When she wants something to happen, then it just happened.
Then it won't be long before she reels in Shipalonke himself. Now that'll be a wonder of wonders.
I'm not gonna lie, I know Mualani isn't like the strongest Hydro character ever. I love her. I love her as a character so much. And I love her design. The Natlan character designs are peak. Every single one of them. Like, I even like Kaniche. Like, the greens, the layering of the greens on him are really cool. And even Sitlali has grown on me, her design. And freaking Kachina's cute too, but Mualani, look at her little bow behind her little Hydro vision. It's so cute.
I was
got
just
hips
thinking,
for days.
what if he enjoyed swimming like the rest of us? It's easy enough for anyone who loves the water to end up here, so might as well give it a try. It'd be a great chance to say hi to him.
Happy.
I used some commemorative badges for the stadium as a special bait.
If you
He's
build her
never
right,
been to
she's an
present-day
HP.
Natlan, so
See?
it'll all be new to him. I'm sure he'll
I
be
love
thrilled.
her. All I really have for Hydro right now is Yelan. Technically, we've built Barbara up to like 60, but Barbara's Barbara, you know what I'm saying? But Mualani would be a sick Hydro character to have. But then also, I want Nuvilette. I just keep telling myself, if I didn't pull for them the first time, I probably don't want them that much. And I should just be saving up for Nodcry characters. I think I already don't want, although an Electro Polearm sounds so fun, I don't think I want the new character that they kind of talked about. We don't know anything about her kit yet. Unless you look up leaks, which I haven't yet. But her design is okay. To me, she gives Noelle vibes. But like, her design could be better. It is a really cool design, but she's just the first Nodcry character. And if it's true that we're going to get a Varka or an Alice, which I personally have been waiting for, they aren't villains. It would make sense if we got Varka and Alice as playable characters. And especially Varka. We need more burly, handsome, tall male characters in Genshin. And we don't have any Hydro Claymores yet. That's, I think, the one combo that we don't have is a Hydro Claymore. So, like, that would be fun if Varka was, like, a Hydro Claymore. And I'm pretty sure freaking what's-her-name, Alice, has got to be a Pyro Catalyst. Wait, we don't have any Pyro Catalyst characters, do we? No. See, that's what it is. He's got to be a Hydro Claymore and she's got to be Pyro Catalyst. That would, I think, that covers everything that hasn't been done. Which is crazy that there's over 100 characters in Genshin and we've had both of those from the beginning and they haven't been assigned to anyone yet. So maybe they were waiting for this. Maybe they were waiting for Varka and Alice and this is finally their reveal and they're going to be the ones that fill in those gaps, you know? It would make sense. Alice is Klee's mom, a Pyro Catalyst. Oh, and they'd probably be such a good team together. I wonder if it's going to be like a vape team. That'd be so fun. But I don't have any good Electro characters. I have Lisa. That's it. Well, we have Kuki as well, but we haven't finished building Kuki.
And before you say anything, anything's possible. On the off chance this'll work, it's worth a try no matter how unlikely it is. Just like playing the lottery.
As you can see, the power of friendship sustains their faith in the theory.
Well, what about you then? Given your personality, isn't your continued presence a testament to the power of friendship
yes,
too?
He's just trying to be cool.
Ha! She saw right through you, my foolish lackey. Silly, naive child. Now,
I'm happy to
witness
move
the
on from
thorn
Genshin on a high
of the
note.
hula
Natlan. Yeah,
hat.
true.
Ow!
Understandable. I think since you loved Natlan so much, you should just like enjoy Woo-Wah for like the next year. And then when all the Nodcry stuff is done, you can just go and catch up. Because I think Nodcry, they're just going to be dropping lore bomb after lore bomb. Because they admitted in the last live that they were like, we know we had a vision for what this game would be, and we stopped giving y'all information. And that's kind of stupid. They're like, we realize that we haven't given y'all all the information that you've deserved and needed over time to complete this story. So for the story to continue, we kind of need to like give y'all the info. So I think Nodcry is their way to just lore drop everything. So I'm excited. I'm excited about Nodcry. But again, if you've got other things to play, play them. That's what I like about Genshin. Is it is almost annoying to follow every single update. It, I think, would be more fun to get hooked on another game, play that for like 3 or 4 months, and then jump back into Genshin when it's been 1 or 2 updates, and then you can catch up on that chunk.
Picking up where we left off before, Sitlali never makes mistakes with her messages, so I believe that it would be best for you to meet with Lord Shibalanke. That should quell any unnecessary speculation.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. But for now, what I need to do is check on the status of the preparations for the upcoming pilgrimage. Seems like the people of the Springs have done a great job.
Oh my gosh, you're still playing Star Rail too?
Yep, don't worry. We only came here to fish
The
after
next
finishing
update,
all of
or
our
did
work.
it update today?
We're all
the
done,
new
all
Fate,
3 of us.
The Fate update where we get, what do we get? Saber and freaking, what's his name? Saber and Archer?
Mm-hmm. Everyone at the Children of Echoes has been hard at work too. I only came here after finishing my tasks for today. It looked like everyone else was about finished too.
Same for the Scions of the Canopy. We're all wrapped up.
Huh. Now that's efficiency. I trust you.
Wow.
Well, looks like we won't have to make the trip to your tribes then. Everyone, this iteration of the pilgrimage holds great importance to Natlin as it is now. We must pull together and work as one, creating the best atmosphere possible for all our participants.
Sure. Don't know why you'd worry about this stuff. You're always so ready to pounce on and fight just about anything. Why, you even dare to disrespect the almighty Dragon Lord!
Remind me again, has Ahau done anything besides talk?
I'll send the dirtiest jobs his way right this instant.
What are you doing to me, you son of a... hey! Let me go!
It's always a party with those 3. Seems like we can check off the people of the Springs. Oh, wait, 4! Sorry, 4.
We get Archer for free, but have to pull for Saber. Wait, so I need to log in and get my free Archer? He is a Hottie McHotterson. Oh my god, my game would have to update. It would take 10 hours. I actually don't even know if I have Star Rail on a console anymore. I think I deleted it. I think it's still on my iPad. Oh no, we are traveling this way to the Nightwind. Let's just go here. I do love Saber. She be looking like Violet Evergarden. Alright, Emil is playing with his toys, thank God. I always feel really bad if Emil's giving him a hard time. Which, I shouldn't, but I do. Yeah, I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna last, guys. My head hurts a lot. The better version of Saber and Woowa? Who is that? Is there a girl that's a lot like Saber and Woowa?
Oh, there she is, right over there.
I'm so glad this is voice acted.
Hey, Lolly! Didn't you say you were going to get some more sleep?
Lordalus?
Why are you still here?
Lordaline? Your avatar. Ooh, she's cool looking. Is she blonde or white haired?
The chief came to me for help just now. Not like I can just ignore someone in need and go back to bed, now can I?
Ooh. That is not what her boobs look like. That is not what her boobs look like in game. No, it is not. Is it really? Wait, I forgot. Wooba has jiggle physics. Is that what her boobs look like in game? Dude, your little banner picture, is that what it? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to look her up. That is hysterical. 8-foot tail, tall. Oh my god, I thought you said tail.
What? You didn't tell him that you stayed up all night?
I just told him about Shibalanke's imminent return, and told him to be prepared. There was no need to mention anything else.
Right! You've still got a reputation to maintain, huh? Can't have people thinking Granny Eatsterly would lose sleep over something like this.
Now you're making fun of me too, huh? So even children are ridiculing me now. This cannot stand.
Oh, that's cool.
And you! Do you also think I'm just trying to keep up appearances?
Ultimate leaves effects that go across the map? No way.
And
That's
you
cool.
too!
No, of course not. Relax, Seatlolly. Shibalanke was no ordinary
Can he walk
person.
on water?
He
Okay,
loved this
BA.
land as much as we do and managed to forge a miracle through the ruler of death. I don't think he'll give us too hard a time.
If that's what even the two of you think, then my worrying seems even more unnecessary. All right, I get it. That's just the kind of paranoid old hag I am.
Ooh.
That means I can go get some shut-eye then. You can take a look around yourselves. And if you need any help, feel free to go find the chief. Or Auroron. The chief should be overseeing the preparation of the woven scrolls required for the tournament right about now. And as for Auroron, I believe he said he was going to do some handicrafts at the valley entrance.
Come on, you're making it sound like it's my first time here. Rest well and stop worrying so much. We'll discuss the tournament with Auroron.
Yeah, I think if I had to say the playstyles of Natland people I like the most, well, first of all, I have two of the ones, Malwika and Shalonen. Love them. They are so fun to play. Like the roller skates and the DJing, peak. But Kanich's kit is so fun to play. How he like latches onto people and like rotates around them, and it's very video gamey. I love Kanich, and Mualani was very fun to ride on her little shark.
All right then. Good night, everyone. And don't go thinking that Granny Eastleigh doesn't like hanging out with you just because she's not around all the time.
Oh, and then Veresa is actually really fun to play with her little WWE style. But again, I think I'm just going to be saving for new characters.
That's a little concerning. Let's go over there and see what they're up to. Also, how did they get this close to a tribal settlement? Huh. All the Fatui left in Natlan are probably the captain's subordinates. That basically makes them followers of one of Natlan's heroes.
Oh, Chaska too, I forgot. She's also really cool. Overbloated shields, yeah, honestly.
Still, once a Fatus, always a Fatus.
Fatus is
is
the plural
here.
of Fatui?
Let's go check it out.
That's so Latin.
Take it easy.
Yeah, how could I forget
What
Chaska?
are you guys doing here?
Also, Chaska's design is sick. Again, Natlan character designs are peak. And I do like the design of the new character, Inefa. Is that her name? Inefa coming out? Her design's really cool, but I think that's just a taste of what we'll get in Nodcry. And Nodcry has all those separate factions, So similar to Natlan, I think they're all gonna look completely different and have like very weird characteristics. Like we've got the Hexen Zirkle, we're definitely getting some kind of witch. Even if it's not Alice, we might get Merlin or anyone, maybe even a brand new character that we've never heard of, but...
Following orders. If you have a problem, take it up with our employer.
Hey, what's with the attitude? Can the Fatui even work for a private employer?
This is Grudock. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlan. As you can see, he's not the sociable type. I'm sorry for any offense. My original plan was to hire someone from the local tribes, but a priest recommended Grudock and his squad. I was told they were capable fighters and had the time to spare, so they fit the bill.
So that's what happened.
Precisely! Montluçon, at your service. I work in the publication business. And you two... Wait. You must be the traveler and her fairy companion.
Oh, you know us?
A golden-haired traveler with a floating companion. There's no mistake. Your exploits in Fontaine have all the makings of a best-selling series. I'd be a failure of a book merchant if I couldn't recognize you.
Wow, we're really famous at this point, Traveler.
It's truly my lucky day. I know this is sudden, but I was actually looking for you two.
So, you chased us all the way to Natlan? That's a little creepy.
You'll be generously rewarded.
Well, at least he got straight to the point. Should we hear what he has to say?
But now that we know about Asmodee, Paimon's eyeballs are literally space and stars. And then her cape has the 3 prongs for the 3 Moon Sisters. Either she has something to do with the Moon Sisters or something to do with Asmodee. I know a lot of people think that Paimon is Asmodee, and they hinted that Asmodee must have a new master that she loves more than herself. And they're like, oh, she loves the Traveler now, and the Traveler's her new master. Cool in theory, but I really don't think Paimon is Asmodee. Could she be like a little version of Asmodee, like a piece of Asmodee floating around? Like, has Asmodee been split into a human-ish form and an irregular form that's like up in space? Like they said, the Melazine said Paimon was a rainbow balloon with a string going up to the sky. She has an attachment or connection to the sky somehow. What if Paimon becomes the final boss? I think it would be... I think they're really like building up the friendship between us and Paimon so much that in the end it would be quite poetic. Yes, it is a lot of demonic names. That's what Minslif says. I watch a lot of her lore videos. It would be interesting if at the end Paimon was kind of a pawn of one of the villains and never knew it. Like she was just getting, like maybe the ultimate villain is just watching the Traveler and everything they're going through Paimon's eyes. You know what I mean? And that Paimon, of course, didn't mean any harm and had a great time traveling with us. But her ultimate fate is to become a weapon. That would be so sad. Or her ultimate fate is to, like, you know, sacrifice herself or to join with whatever she's been split between. I don't know. But in Nodcry, we could get some Paimon answers because she does have the 3 moons on her back. And the Nodcry people worship the moon. So I wonder if they're going to, like, what if they freak out when they see Paimon? You know what I mean? What if they're like, oh, Moon Sister, ah, and they just start worshiping her and she's like, what are you talking about? I don't know who you guys are. Okay, bye. That could be interesting.
Alright, we'll hear your request.
You know the great shaman Sitlali, right? I need her help with something.
Yeah, the chances of her helping a random stranger just because we asked? Yeah, Sitlali really doesn't like dealing with strangers.
I heard about that from other members of her tribe. But they told me if one person could convince her, it would be the golden-haired Traveler.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm going to last. I'm tired. And
if you manage it,
so
I'll even double your pay.
Oh yeah, we should definitely get to the bottom of that first.
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Allier, if you could.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Allier. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in ancient ruins. That's why I was invited to join Monsieur Montluçon's team. Have you heard of the legend of the great shaman Huitzilin? Yes, according to local records, she was a color mystic who lived over 200 years ago, and the most adept in her tribe at using that particular technique. Out of all of her exploits, her most celebrated is the Battle of Seven Colors. According to legend, the battle was triggered by an abyss invasion,
Oh my God,
one of the
this is
most
different-
brutal in
You're right,
Natlan's
that was
history,
red. This is
even from
not
a
the
greater
story
historical
quest. This is a
perspective.
different quest completely.
Amazingly, Natlan was able to turn the tide despite being at an extreme disadvantage. The key to victory was none other than a color
Oh my God,
Huitzilin
this is
created on the
tribal
battlefield.
quest for Seatlali. Oh my God.
The color was extraordinary, illusory
right.
in
I'm an
appearance while
idiot.
also seeming to possess physical
It was just
form.
right in front of me, and I
Legend
went right
has
for
it that Huitzilin used the color to construct a magnificent maze on the battlefield and trap all the enemies inside. This allowed her allies to launch a counterattack and ultimately secure victory.
Anyway, that's the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much of your time. That story is the reason I came to Natlan. I often publish books about the history of other nations. They always end up faring well on the market. When I heard this story for the first time, I wanted to include it in my next collection, but...
He's talking about Flamma. It's good shit?
Historical records about Natlan aren't very detailed. We haven't been able to determine where the battle took place, or find any definitive evidence that it occurred at all. Even within the Masters of the
Remind me never to
Nightwind,
cry
people
again. I
dispute
feel
the
like
legitimacy
booed
of the
right
story. Some believe it to be a myth. If that were the case, the story would not be fit for publication.
But if you're just including it in a story collection...
Well, you see, the slogan for the collection is Restoring the Truth of History. That's why I'm here. The Masters of the Nightwind are set to have a tradition of recording past events. But I was refused access to the Obsidian Altar. Application after application, and all I received were a few ordinary woven scrolls with nothing to offer.
According to my research, their scrolls are considered sacred relics in addition to historical records. Not to mention, the scrolls we did get to review actually contain a huge amount of information. I just need more time, and I could...
We've been over this, Allier. There's no need to waste time on those scrolls when we have a better way.
Yeah, the music is nice.
Seatlali, you mean?
Exactly. You're well aware, I'm sure, that Sitlali has been alive for more than 200 years. That means she lived during the era of the Battle of Seven Colors. If she agrees to be my consultant, then no other historical records are necessary.
Oh, that's what you want.
So, what do you say? I'll quadruple the pay if it helps sweeten the deal.
Well, it's not that we don't want to help you. Oh, right. The duty the chief gave us has a lot to do with Huitzilin. Who knows? The Battle of Seven Colors might lead us in the right direction. All right, we'll help you convince Seatlali. Just let us do the talking, okay?
Of course.
Okay, oops. Didn't mean to start that. But here we are. Alright, so... if I want to continue... See, that's what it is. They counted it. That's why it said Act 3. Duh. Now we're going this way. A Wawan. A Wawan.
What if I put this piece of rope here? Oh, and this wooden dummy. No? Then what about this?
I love how the bird says bro.
Sounds like Auroron's talking to someone.
It's Aoife's little bird, right?
Oh, hello.
A bird?
No, a juvenile Cucasaurus. This one looks a little different from the others, though.
The heck are you on about?
Whoa, he's quick on his feet.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Did Paimon just say something
So
wrong?
cute.
Oh, wow. No way, bro.
What the heck?
I love it. This is supposed to be the first time I meet the bird. I met it in Fontaine on accident because Auroron and Aoife were in Fontaine.
Don't worry about him. He's just... No, he's an assistant at Aoife's clinic, and one of my friends. His name is Kakuku.
The heck are you on about?
I love him.
Is that not his name?
Oh, wow. No way, bro.
Yeah, that's what he does. Those are all Aoife's catchphrases, so Kakuku picked them up after hearing them day after day. The last time I delivered some vegetables to the people of the springs, I ran into Ahau, who was there for a soak in the hot springs. Ahau and Kakuku were stuck in an endless back-and-forth argument.
That is adorable.
Eventually, Ahau got really agitated and just started immediately shouting, "No, you!" no matter what Kakuku said.
How unbelievably childish. No less than I'd expect of a how. Even I have rarely witnessed things like that.
They went on like that for an entire afternoon.
Wait, how do you know that? Did you stay and listen to them the whole time?
Yeah, I did. It was so dumb I couldn't look away. Anyway, I'm here because I'm trying to capture Xbalanque.
You too.
Capture, huh?
Then how about hunting for Xbalanque?
Sorry, you're trying to do what now?
We've never seen someone so ancient come back to life before, right? So I wanted to see if I could intercept him. See, this is the trap that I made. I've used it before. It's quite good at catching wild animals. Don't worry though. I've already told everyone that there's a trap here, so they won't get too close. See, I've even made a notice board.
Good luck catching anyone with this. And what are you planning on doing with the poor guy when you catch him anyways? Stick him in a stew?
No. I just want to see what he looks like, and then I'll probably invite him to our tribe as a guest.
I'll admit, I didn't take you for the actively hospitable sort.
Well, a chance like this doesn't come every day. I wanted to give it a try, so I also made these little handicrafts.
He says that, yet all of these look like a hunter's lethal handiwork.
I see. In that case, I wish you success.
Hey, not you too!
If the real Xbalanque does show up, a trap like that won't hurt him. We all have faith in him. After all, he was the first Archon of this land.
That's right. That's also why I stuffed several layers of cushions and hay in there. If...
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
I love this bird. It's so obnoxious. It's better than Kahula though.
Bro, stop! You're driving Paimon insane over here!
He's really cute.
Oh, wow. No way, bro.
I love that he says bro.
Well, if you got time for this, then you finish prepping for the tournament,
and really
right?
Cute. I think that's what makes it more endearing. It's an adorable little bird that's supposed to be looking like badass with his like eye
You took the
patch
words
and
right out of my
stars and
mouth,
stuff.
Paimon.
Ah, so that's it. Sorry, I didn't know that's what you wanted to ask about. We, Masters of the Nightwind, are broadly responsible for the woven scrolls and mental support. I have expertise in exactly neither of those, so I joined the logistics team. I provided some amazing supplies. The others even praised me for the quality of my produce and even asked me about how to grow such great fruits and vegetables.
You've gotten quite good at dealing with people.
Yes, I think I've rediscovered a bit of that feeling I had in my childhood.
Seems like things here are going smoothly. In that case, we'll check on how things are going elsewhere. See you later, Auroron.
Bye, Auroron!
Bye,
Good
bro.
luck with the... capturing Xbalanque.
See you later.
So he also knows how to say goodbye. See you later then, bros.
Huh? Alright. See you later, my bros.
He just my rosed the Archon.
Oh,
Shalom,
Moika. Oh, shoot. What are you doing here?
Uh-oh, why'd she say shoot?
Shilonen? What a coincidence.
Oh, hey there, Shilonen. Did you come here for work?
Auroron. Did he sell me out? I thought I asked him to not tell anyone that I was here.
Nope. He didn't mention you at all.
That's so.
She's avoiding me. There are a few big pieces of equipment we need for the tournament. and I've been wanting to ask her to make them. I went straight to her place because I was worried she might refuse, but each time there was nobody home, and the neighbors said that she was busy. Turns out, she was here.
Wow, she literally ran away from home just to avoid taking work from you.
Okay, that's enough about me. What are you here for? Checking on pilgrimage
Is it
prep
tamales?
progress?
Is that what's on her plate?
Yes, and to see how everyone's doing while we're at it. Still, most everyone we've talked to so far has been pretty interested in Xbalanque.
Oh, Xbalanque? Did you just say Xbalanque?
Wait, have you been so busy running away that you missed the whole memo about him?
Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but if that's what Lolly said, then it has to be true. Everyone's reaction makes sense too. Who wouldn't want to see the first Archon?
This isn't a bad time for it to happen either. The war has only just ended, and with their long-standing goals suddenly gone, people are feeling a little lost. I met a warrior from the People of the Springs near the Speaker's Chamber a few days ago. He spent the entire afternoon pacing around the area. I asked if anything was bothering him, and he said that he used to train for battle every afternoon. But now that the crisis is resolved, he doesn't know what to do with himself.
Paimon can definitely see that. It's tough when what you've been doing all along suddenly stops being necessary. That's why you want to hold the pilgrimage again, right? To help everyone find a new goal?
That's right. We will have competition take the place of ceaseless battle. That's the meaning of the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame today and in the future.
Sounds pretty good to me. But, how do you feel, Mawika?
About Xbalanque, you mean? It's okay, I guess.
Shouldn't you be, a little more nervous? He's our nation's progenitor. You sure he's not coming to just supervise your work?
You sound like someone who's finally gotten the chance to strike back after years of oppression.
Hey, don't put it like that. All right, maybe a little. It's not every day that someone who could bring you down a notch shows up.
I knew that's what you'd think. Don't worry. If the real Xbalanque does make an appearance, then naturally I have my ways to meet him.
Really? How?
No spoilers just yet. Take a guess.
Wait, you have a playful side too?
Of course she does. This whole glorious righteous leader thing is just one facet of her. And it's the side of her you've seen the most so far.
Tragically, this is how my longtime companions think of me. Shilonen's always saying how awful I am.
Hey! Don't just put words into my mouth like that. I've only ever said that you can be quite terrible sometimes.
I actually love Shilonen's voice too. Her voice actresses. It's just cool. It's a different voice. It's interesting.
Sure. Whatever
very,
you say.
Chill and relaxed
Come on,
without
traveler.
being,
Paimon.
a valley
Let's head to
girl.
our next stop. Oh, and Shilonen, now that you've been busted, be sure to stop by my office and pick up the documents I left for you. I wrote down everything you need to do for the tournament.
Good night.
And she's fallen asleep just like that.
Well, she's gotta wake up eventually. Let's go. Good night, Shilonen. And sleep well.
Cute. Chaska's busy completing the quest tracks through the wilderness. Oh god, here we go. Alright guys, I actually think this is a great place for me to stop the stream. Yeah, 9:08. I missed the nights when I could stream for like 3 hours, but again, I did spend all day crying. So my head hurts really bad. Don't worry guys, everything's gonna be fine. I'm just grieving the loss of my puppy if you're still here and you're still watching. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Probably take a Tylenol before bed so my head can just be clear when I wake up in the morning. But yeah, this has been a good little stream. Thanks for letting me complete some little world quests and some story quests. Well, now we got 2 of them to do. But I'm excited to catch up on this game. I'm still trying to find a direction forward with live streams. I did say that I really want to beat Tears of the Kingdom. So I think this week what I'll do is I will download it, make sure I get all my info moved over from my old Switch to here, and that I can have my same save file that we can just jump right back in, because we are toward the end of Tears of the Kingdom. So it would only take a few streams to probably make it to the end. But I definitely am going to need to like do some side quests, get some weapons, and really kind of grind. But I think that's a pretty good direction to go in. I'm not sure that I'm going to be buying Donkey Kong Bonanza when it comes out this month, so there's another month of Switch games that I'm not going to be buying. And I've been highly considering getting the Girl Who Steals Time, the Fantasy Life I Girl Who Steals Time, because it's supposed to be one of the best cozy-ish games like that came out on Switch 1, and it's even better on Switch 2. And you can play it online with people, which I don't have a single friend that's playing it that I know of. So that could be really fun. But Miguel was like, please finish a game before you start a new one. And he makes a lot of sense. I should probably finish Tears of the Kingdom. He wants to talk to me about it so badly. So yeah, maybe we'll do that next week. Hopefully I am in a lot better of a mood and not in so much pain. Thank you for dealing with the streaming problems towards the middle. I really, really, really appreciate you staying around for the like 15 minutes that was so choppy and gross. But yeah, stick around. I'm hoping to make a little bit more long form content videos before school starts. Once school starts, it is going to be very, very hectic for me. But I don't want to lose my steam with YouTube. I feel like having a kid was like a low, but now I kind of am finding my new normal, and I'm hoping that I can find a way to upload content still, because I really do record a lot. It's the editing. I like want it to be perfect, but it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to get up. But then if it's up and it's half bootied, no one's gonna watch it. So sometimes though, I put in like 5 hours of editing to get less than 100 views, and that stinks. But every little bit helps, every little bit counts, and that's a part of not giving up, is that not everything's gonna be the video that hits, and sometimes it will. So I recorded a Lego video today, or yesterday. I recorded myself building Mabel's, the Able Sisters shop. It is up there, and I am not taking it down because that thing's gonna fall apart if I look at it wrong. But it's super, super cute. My goal yesterday while Emil was at his grandpa's was to do all 3 of my Lego sets. And it took me 2 hours to do the smallest one. So I didn't even get to the medium or the large. I have a feeling the medium one's going to take like 3 hours and the large one's going to take like 3 or 4. So they're going to take a lot longer than I thought. Anyway, you guys have a great night. Thanks for sticking around. There's definitely some long and short content coming your way. And again, thank you so much for being here. D-Day for being a member. Love seeing your little Sakura icon. And do you want to play a game? Thank you so much for being a wonderful mod. Always appreciate it. And you guys go, if you have pets, hug and kiss your pets. Give them love. If you don't, tell somebody you love them. Call someone that you know and care about and tell them good night and that you were thinking about them. Doesn't have to turn into a whole conversation. I love that little thing, that trend that's going around the internet where guys call people and tell like their friends, yo bro, just called to say goodnight, because it's really cute. I think it's sweet, and I actually think it's not just funny. I think it's good for mental health. So you guys all have a great night, have a great week, and I will see you again soon. Very much appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Bye.